is episode 67.
67?
Yeah, 67.
Damn,
This
all right.
is the Taboo podcast, episode 67 with Malcolm Wright. But I have a special guest. We recording, right?
Yeah, we're
Okay.
recording.
I was just
That'd
trying to
be a
make
little
sure we're
weird.
recording or not. But man, I mean, hold on. See, this one I'm messing up. Let me not get in your way because I'm going to do the video also.
Oh, hell
Look
yeah.
at
There
that.
we go.
The reason I had to come together with you because I heard your voice. I was like, there's no way that I'm gonna let myself miss on this opportunity and not get this man behind the camera somehow. And now look at us, okay?
Right, look it. We made it. Here we are, man. Here we are.
We really did, but then I remember you were saying you had this whole mixer and stuff, and like I'm looking at this, it's beautiful down here. Like all these lights lining up and stuff, these knobs, these
Right?
panels.
I look professional. It's like I know what I'm doing almost.
How much did you say you got that for? Like, what was the deal?
Yeah, so I got it off a guy that I just moved into a new place, and he lives across the hall from me. He plays music, has his own little studio set up. He had a bunch of extra equipment. It usually ranges, he was saying, like, with everything in the, like, $2,000 to maybe 300 or $3,000 range. But I got it for $1,000, so I'm like,
Man.
hook me up, man. Why wouldn't I want that, you know?
I remember when I started like on my journey on YouTube and stuff. Like, or I remember I used to want to make beats and stuff. Like, I remember just seeing those. I was like, dog, how much are those? Like, they look futuristic.
They're too much, honestly. at
Too
times.
much, but I can see just listening, like how we're talking, like the quality. It sounds so nice, and that's why I understand now why it's so good to hear your voices. Like,
Yeah.
in a podcast stuff, like you don't want like 20 people in the room
Right.
screaming over each other. Like nobody has headphones in, because I couldn't imagine if you had 20 people in a room with headphones, then you'd be like, fuck.
Right, everyone shut up.
Yeah,
right?
like just one person just speak at a time. and
Right?
stuff.
That is the one plus to like the whole Zoom era of life. You
Yeah.
know, it was just like you could fucking mute anyone you wanted. They're like, you've had your time. Shut your mouth. It's my turn to talk.
Yeah, I remember I was just watching a podcast with Joe Rogan, Mark Zuckerberg, and he was saying that after like COVID and everything, it's like now more places are starting to be remote. But it's like they could have been remote from the start.
Right.
I
Yeah.
feel like they just want people in the headquarters because they have more control over them. That's all it is.
Yeah.
It's like they don't want you working like how you really work. They want you to work by their protocol.
Exactly,
Like,
yeah.
Especially big monopolies like Facebook. Like Jesus.
Honestly, right? I don't understand. That's one thing I never understood. It's like if all your people are happy and you're still making all the money that you're making, why why do they put up such a big fucking stink about it? It's like, just let people do their thing, man. You know, I don't understand it. I never got that part of it.
I think like there's no end to the greed of people on top. Like,
yeah, dude.
Because like once I feel like if I ever made $1 billion, I feel like I'd be set. I'd be pretty happy
Right, you
myself.
don't need
like,
anything else,
Okay,
yeah.
billion, like let's go. I already have a couple houses. I have like 25 fucking cars.
Right.
I don't know. Like what else do I need? Like, I already got 25 bitches sucking my dick, and maybe for money. But listen, we still got
Hey,
something.
yeah,
Like
right.
okay, like but do I need like 20 other billion? Like geez.
Honestly, right? Fucking be more greedy, why don't you, man? I don't get it. I just don't understand. Like, I know some jobs, obviously, you need to go in, but
Yeah.
especially, like you said, like in the Facebook, like all these big...
Like coding and stuff,
Yeah.
like anything like
You
that.
do that, and let's be real, fucking coders don't want to interact with any human being. Like, have you ever met
Yeah.
a fucking geek, like a computer geek guy, you know?
Yeah, they just want to be chilling alone. Like I said, working how they work, the best how they do it. And I don't know, like that be thinking about, like I always be thinking about those billionaires like Mark Zuckerberg,
Yeah.
Elon Musk. Then you got Bill Gates over here trying to shoot us up with any type of vaccine he can think of.
Right?
You know, it's funny. Remember, I have a good friend out named Cameron. He was telling me, he was warning me. I remember Bill Gates had this TED talk talking about just disease and stuff, how we got to look out.
Okay.
And I remember he was like, Malcolm, we have to like pay attention to this. So I was like, I know about disease and stuff, Ebola and shit. This was like
Right.
at a time like Ebola was like popping off and stuff.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
they always been trying to get the American, not American people, the world with any type of sickness.
Right.
Any type of sickness. What's now? Monkeypox?
Yeah, the
Pox?
new thing, monkeypox.
Yeah, like what's up with that?
I
Like, ladies and
honestly,
gentlemen, turns out that I'm hearing it comes from gay sex. I'm like, listen, nothing against
So
the
I'm
gays.
good, man.
I'm like, I'm good. But I'm trying to understand Like, how the fuck are we trying to do this? Like, are we gonna just? I don't know, are we just gonna fucking?
Well, that's the thing. It's like, great, because the first thing I saw for monkeypox was like the World Health Organization was like, it's the next, like, we're putting the fucking all the notes out. You got to be ready for this. It's like,
Yeah.
So is this the new thing? Is every disease that's gonna come up, it's gonna be a huge world-ending catastrophe?
Exactly.
It's like, come on. I don't I get you want to keep people safe, but at the same point, and it's good to acknowledge it, I guess, but it's like, really, like, every single time we have to drop everything, people are struggling as it is, and you want to put more pressure
Just
on
more
everything.
on them.
Yeah, I just don't get it, man. I just don't get it. It's fucking weird stuff going on in the world today.
Man, I remember when I was sitting down to heard COVID for the first time, bruh. On
Right.
like CNN or whatever. It doesn't matter what it was, but I was like, here we go again with some new Ebola type shit or whatever. It's just gonna pass on, but no.
Right.
I was expecting this. The whole quarantine, this whole thing. I was
Right.
like, dang, they really drove the world to this?
Right?
Like, this deep.
This is right. It's insane, man. I don't think anyone could have seen how it went down, honestly.
No.
But I don't know how you feel about, and maybe this is how we'll get into it. It just wasn't. It was a big deal at first because, right, nobody knew what was happening. At least I think so.
Yeah.
But after like the 6, 7, 8 month mark, we either should have had it all fucking taken care of, or we could have just kept going as it was. Because let's be real, yes, a lot of people died, unfortunately, but
And
at what point?
the thing is, they already had like other health issues also.
Well,
Just taking
that's
that
the
into
thing.
account too. Like
was-
obese, any type of fucking
And that's
condition.
the thing. I didn't really even think about this. I was talking to my sister about this a little bit, and she's like, all the COVID deaths, or a good, I shouldn't even say a good portion of them, but a good amount of them, like, right, they already had pre-existing conditions or
Yeah.
whatnot. So it's like, how can we even really say that was a COVID-related death? So is it really just creating the fear? Like, is it like one of those kind of, is it
Yeah.
propaganda to that degree? I don't fucking know. I like to think scientists have the best interest at heart for the people, but
Man.
it's like anyone else. They need to push their shit a little bit just so they can make their fucking money. So.
Exactly. And you know how much money they made just off the vaccine. They said Pfizer was on 75% of all of advertisement on like cable.
Holy
Like,
shit.
yeah, like, brought to you by Pfizer, brought to you by Pfizer, brought to you by
By
Pfizer.
Pfizer.
Like, just the whole cable. But I never really saw it because I don't watch cable. But I was seeing on some YouTube channels and stuff. And it's crazy. It's just crazy how quick nowadays people are losing touch with each other, I feel like, because they're so caught up in their ideals and ideologies and stuff, and they don't want to look at the other side. Like, the grass isn't greener on the side. That's a good quote.
Right.
Because we're all fucked up on all sides.
Right,
We're all
right.
messed up on all sides. No side's better.
Right.
No side's better.
That is, I would say, the one good thing of, the lockdown and everyone, to a degree, I know it's not, I'm kind of generalizing with this, but to a degree, everyone got on the same level all of a sudden. Everyone was in the same exact place. You're locked in your fucking bedroom, whether you like it or not.
Exactly.
So it became a little bit more of at least I would have thought people would have started to become a little more empathetic.
Empathetic.
But I feel like it made it that much worse. People became that much more apathetic. It's like, really? Like, that's what you took from all of this? I know it's shitty, but come on.
When I have my kids and they ask about the COVID whole thing, I'm gonna be like, it was boring as shit. And a lot of people are lying. Just say it was all bullshit, all right? It was all bullshit, man.
Right.
Who knows if it came out of a bat or a syringe? Who fucking cares, man? Who cares, man? The damage was already done.
It was done, right? It was gonna happen.
Honestly, my apologies. Let me offer you this. What is this?
You're good.
This is brought to you by Banana Sundae, Skittles, Weed Naps, all kinds of
shit.
stuff's in there, man.
all right.
4 different strains. Take it to there.
God damn, we're having a salad today. I like it. I like it.
We got to. This podcast is brought to you by Simmer Adams. Get you. It's not. If it was, we'd have a studio looking like Rogan's. Right
Yeah,
now.
right, honestly.
We have a studio looking like Rogan's over this bitch. Honestly, but enough about COVID because I know people are already traumatized with COVID.
Right,
You can't be
everyone's
making
had their
jokes
fill.
about COVID and stuff. Like, oh, okay. One last thing. My blood type is O. That's my blood type.
Okay.
COVID has not affected me at all.
Really?
COVID hasn't done nothing. COVID has
you
swept through
had
my
it at all?
family. Have I had it at all?
Yeah.
I've taken like those cheap rapid tests and stuff. Some come up positive, but who knows if I really did have it. Even if I had it, I feel at 100% the whole time during this
Yeah.
whole COVID thing. I never had any symptoms of COVID. Like this whole house at one point had COVID. Me, I was chilling. Doing my own thing. I was like, damn, what's wrong?
Right,
Y'all
what's
sure
going-
this real? Is COVID alive?
Right, what's happening? Feels like a cold to me, but all right.
Exactly. What's this propaganda, you fucks? But then you see, like, I see my mom, both of my moms, they went through it. They had it bad. I don't think my dad had it. My brother just had, this man got it 3 times. 3 times.
Holy shit.
My little brother 3 times, man. He over it now, but 3 fucking times, man. And he has the vaccine. And the vaccine.
Well, that's the thing. It's like, that's why I say it's good. It's like the fucking flu at this point, because it's like, well, like, it's right, because I got vaccinated the first time around, because I'm like, yeah, fuck it, but I haven't gotten any boosters or anything, because I fucking still got it, and I'm fine every time, whenever I do get it, you know? I've only had it 1 or 2 times at this point, 2 times actually, but it's like, it's not that bad. It's really not that bad, especially for fucking younger people, and I'm smoking shit all the fucking
Exactly.
time.
I've been smoking like a demon.
Hey, right, dude.
Smoking like a
It's
demon. I've been working out too, but like I'm fine. I'm chilling. But I know some people's like have it bad because allergy season, or if they do smoke already and they got asthma, then it's like, what are you doing? You want to die?
What's happening?
You want to die? What are you doing? Come on, keep up. What are you doing? But it's this. We're not going to find out the truth about COVID for like at least 10 or 20 years. That's just the truth. These things, because it's like they want us to be fucking caught up in something else. They already tried to do with the abortion thing. They already tried to do with the Ukraine thing. Like, it's
fucking weird, man. Yeah, it's speaking of then. What are your thoughts on the Ukraine thing? What are you feeling? What do you get?
Man, I knew about this Ukraine thing before it happened. I knew about this Ukraine thing before. Russia, this ain't new. This ain't nothing new. It's just because the mainstream and now it's war.
Right.
And like now they see everybody in Europe blasting each other. Like most of the time it's a stronger higher power, not higher power, Jesus, not God forgive me, I'm playing. I'm talking about a superpower usually goes after like a place like, oh no, Yemen, like us for how long being fucking bombing on, but you know, it's irrelevant.
Right.
But anyways, it's usually like that situation. But now we got Ukraine and Russia. You know, if you don't, I'm not trying to offend anybody, but you're not too far from like each other, okay? You both speak fucking Russian, I believe. I mean, tell me if I'm wrong, okay? But it's like, I knew about this whole thing. They always been beefing before. I remember they was coming off fucking supplies on railroad tracks and shit.
Right.
And now we're here, man. Like, this man Putin always wanted Ukraine. They don't want the West anywhere near this communism shit.
Right.
They don't want the West nowhere near.
Right, they got their
Nowhere.
situation. They will do anything to demonize us so they can keep doing what they want to do. Right, that's the thing. Like I wasn't surprised when I heard about it because it's right exactly like Russia's always been doing this fucking shit. You know, this has been what they wanted to do. Yeah, the Cold War is over, but hasn't really been over. We've still been beefing with fucking Russia, beefing with China, like still trying to fight capitalism or communism. Man, it's like. Come on, you know, it's the same song and dance fucking 40 years later. What's happening
It's
here?
like always threatening with the nukes, all of this. It's like, okay, we know we all got nukes and we can blow this fucking world up 25 times over.
Right.
Okay? We all know this. How long y'all gonna say this till y'all actually do some shit? Okay, because now I'm getting tired of y'all actually fucking threatening. Somebody actually drop one and stop fucking being a pussy. Okay? Like, god damn.
I don't believe you have one now. You gotta show me. You gotta show me your nukes, Russia.
Like,
Come on.
Jesus Christ. It's like, if you get too fucking, I don't know, man. I don't know what Putin doing, bro. I have respect for Putin, bro. Even I know he was a gangster and shit, but now he's moving mad.
Right? He's getting fucking crazy, man. It's just
The old age, man. They know they dying, so they like, oh,
Their
I
dick
gotta do
don't
some
work,
shit.
So it's like they gotta compensate somehow.
And it's like, who knows what it's gonna be like after a year? I'm hearing that they waiting for winter time until they push like Russia, some shit like that.
Right? Yeah, the winter's gonna be fucking interesting. That's always when
Yeah.
shit ends.
Exactly.
The
Bro, like
Russian winters.
I think it was like World War I or no World War II with the Nazis and stuff, and the Rush they had to call a stalemate because the fucking wolves
Right.
would be coming. The wolves would be tracking them because they know it's like, oh, they hear gunfire and they know dead bodies would be around for food. So they literally had to call a standoff just to kill the wolves. That's how dangerous the winter is. Not just the environment. You got the animals coming out to you too.
Yeah,
man.
right.
Like, jeez, imagine you're trying to fucking kill some Nazis. You got a wolf smell in your neck, licking the sweat off your neck. Like, Jesus Christ. I'll be mad as shit if I die by a wolf in World War II. I'll be mad as shit.
They send your body back. They're like, oh, did he die serving his country? No, a wolf ate him. Unfortunately, he was kind of died like a little bitch.
God, he couldn't even shoot his fucking gun, bro. Jeez, but it's Europe. Europe always been moving mad. Europe always been moving mad since the beginning. Look at Europe. America's created because of Europe. We had to get the fuck away from there. Okay.
Right, we're done with your fucking shenanigans,
Jesus
all your fucking
Christ.
power grabs and shit.
But at the end of the day, all countries have propaganda.
Yeah.
There's no country's really right or wrong. We think we're right because we say that we're the most. What's the fucking word? I'm a liberal, most free
number one,
country.
yeah.
But that doesn't mean we're the realest country.
Right.
Doesn't mean we're the realest country. That doesn't mean that at all. Like, even then, if you want freedom in this country, you kind of need money. If I'm being honest.
Honestly.
You need money. I mean, you can be free or homeless, but if you're homeless,
Right,
you can't
what kind
be
of freedom
everywhere.
is that? Yeah.
Yeah, you can't be everywhere. You can't be, even if you could live in the woods. A Donnie gonna try and probably fucking arrest you because you're living in the woods. They'd be like,
Right.
who are you?
Right? Do you have zoning for this? Like, what's happening?
Exactly.
Here?
Like all kinds of stuff, man. But
Yeah, it's insane, man. Though that being said, so how do you feel of everything about this country so far? What do you think? Right? Because it's either we're number one, we're the best, we're doing everything right, everyone should be looking to us, or we're one of the worst, backwards places on this planet, and we need to change everything about everything.
oof, that was
Hey man, you wanted the NPR podcast, dude.
Listen. I feel like I took a hit just for that one.
We can lighten it up, don't worry. But I just like to get into the dirt of shit sometimes.
Listen, I got the ice for you too, bro.
Thank you, man.
Let me tell you something. What America got right. This is definitely what America has right, 100%. America has the strongest military.
For sure.
The strongest military, without a doubt. I don't care Russia, China, North Korea, I don't know, Japan, anybody. No, America is the top dog. Because you know what? We're even just by this fact, we have more fucking guns than citizens in this country. What does that? No other country has those numbers like this. No other country. It would be so hard for another country to invade us
Right.
just for our own army, but then just the citizens themselves.
Right, they're not gonna take that shit.
And they not gonna know the terrain.
Right.
You gonna try and, bro, go through the Bronx, Brooklyn, anywhere, bro. You gonna try and shoot them up that quick? Listen, you gonna be in there for at least 6 years before you do any dents. I'm gonna be honest. Before you do any dents. Like, the terrain and the people in the army for America is gonna be difficult to take over. The only way they're taking over is nukes. That's it.
Right.
That's really it. That's nukes.
That's it, yeah.
That's it. Quick and easy. That's it.
Right, and then once you get into the fucking boonies, it won't even matter if you
Yeah.
got nukes because same fucking deal. They
ain't gonna know. Go through the swamps. Go to the swampy people on the south. Good luck. The alligators. You remember I said environment? The alligators are gonna get you down there. Fucking, there's literally dinosaurs in Florida right now. Like, there's dinosaurs in Florida right now. Like, but
Right, that's how you can really tell Florida is the basement of the United States, though, because they keep all the like old knickknacks that they don't need anymore. Yeah, we got dinosaurs down here. Yeah, we got all sorts of fun shit.
it's That's what America has though. America has the power. America has the power.
For sure.
When all empires think they're going to last forever.
Right.
All empires think they're going to last forever, but they don't. Time is finite for us.
Yeah.
You know, I found out yesterday.
How so?
Jupiter was fucking born only 1 million years after the universe was created. That's what I learned. I don't know if that was real. And I was like, how do you even measure that?
Yeah, right.
Like,
How do you figure that out?
how do you figure that out? Because I searched up like what's the oldest planet in our universe, and Jupiter, and I was like, Jesus fucking Christ. It's just the time. Our time span on this Earth is nothing.
Yeah, right?
Compared to these planets, these stars, even a fucking asteroid, anything, space junk, even just materials like this, all this will outlive us.
Yeah. Well, that's funny you say that. I had a thought the other day. I was hanging out with my friends, and I don't know why, but there was a fucking ant on like the windowsill or whatever, and then I just started thinking, so like the average lifespan for an ant is like a week or something like that. Yeah, it's like, but for that ant, it's a lifetime. That 1 week is our 80 years. Like, so what does that look like from their perspective? You know?
Oh my God, I never thought of it like that.
It's like, right? Everything is so. Time is just a weird unit of measurement that you can't really measure with at the end of the day because it's so different for everything.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's fucking weird, but yeah, I didn't know Jupiter was that.
That's what I'm saying,
That's ridiculous,
bro.
man. God damn.
I know, right? I hope I'm not retarded. And I didn't say your name at the beginning of this podcast, but this is Cameron. I don't know your what's your last name? I don't know his last name.
McLeod. Cameron McLeod.
Cameron McLeod. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we got Cameron McLeod up in here, and like,
how we doing?
I think, yeah, I don't. You're honestly like the first like just random person to come on the podcast. I mean random by anything. Me and him work together.
Yeah.
But other than like friends and like family and stuff that I've known for a while, you know? But like, cause I was like, there's no fucking way this man don't be recording. There's no way. I got the ears. I've been here. I was like, there's no way. If
He's
I'm
got
a,
it. He's
I'm
got
a
it.
fool. I'm a fool if I don't ask. I was like, I'm a fool if I don't ask. And like,
Well, right, and we were saying before we started, like, I appreciate that you even just like we literally. So I've been working there a month now, and then one day you're just like, "Hey man, you got the voice of a podcast there," and I'm like, "Hey man, thanks man." And you're like, "Let's do a podcast," and you've actually followed up with it and wanted to do a podcast. So this is awesome, man.
oh yeah, for sure, bro. I take this shit serious, man. It's one of my dreams, man. Just doing all this stuff. I've been doing this since uploading YouTube videos since I was in middle school, freshman year of high school.
Hell yeah, okay.
And it's like, I don't do this for money. Okay, everybody want money. Yes, money would be nice. Okay,
Right.
I'm not going to be like, oh, it's not about the money. Podcast is about the money. Yeah, it's about the money too. But I love this also, okay? If I get paid money for doing this, fuck yeah. Like, I'm not going to be no fucking fake fucking be like, it's not about the money.
Right?
I love my fans 100%.
It's out of the goodness of my heart.
Like, relax. Let's be realistic. But I love this with my fucking full heart. And like,
Hell yeah.
I do this. I'm not on the ball every time. But I only say that because I picked up a new passion. Is writing.
Writing.
I fucking love writing. I be writing books. That's my new passion.
Hell
stuff.
yeah,
It's like
man.
I
Okay.
got big goals for it. Of the future. Like you see these books up here, all those books give me inspiration.
Hell yeah, man.
Like I'm just trying to take it to the next start.